All right, so we're doing something a little different here today. This is an old Fender Harley, like a chopper style Fender from God knows 70s or 80s styles. It's a little dated. So I'm gonna get a little artsy today. You'll notice I'm not gonna be putting a layer of zinc primer on this. This isn't going on a bike. This is going on a wall or something. Just something to kind of see what I can do. Play around with some colors and see what I'm capable of. The first color that's going down is it's called Speedway Black. It's just a very, very high metallic black. It's probably more metallic than it is black, but we'll see how this comes out.
I sprayed the part and then I was weirdly spraying next to the part without actually spraying it. The purpose of that is initially spraying the part you get a ton of the black pigment, but when you spray it next to the part with the cloud, like 12 inches or so away from the part, you get more of the metallic pieces sticking to the part and less of the black pigment. So I want this as metallic as possible, so that's why I did that.
All right, Speedway Black is done. It's about 50% cured, a little bit more than flow out. And the reason I want to do that is to keep that metallic from separating under the next couple coats of powder that are going on. Sometimes these high metallics, if you just barely flow it out and then top coat it, that metallic in it will shift and move around, and you'll get bare spots where there's no metallic in it anymore. So that's why I went a little bit more than just a flow out on this. But the next color coming up is Supernova Red from Prismatic. This is again a really, really high metallic candy red. Think of it like a 1970s bass boat kind of metallic flake is what we're going for here. All right, first coat of Supernova Red on, partially cured. We're gonna do another coat of this just to layer that metallic on there as much as we can and get that depth. I already like where this is going. It's a cool color. I've done it over chrome before, but never under a sort of a black metallic base. So I like this. It kind of darkened it up. It's cool looking. We'll see how this turns out. Second layer of Supernova Red down. Let's see if I can zoom in here a little bit. You see, even though it's got the depth and the flake, a lot of that flake on these Supernova colors lands on top. So you get a candy red with silver metallic flakes laying on the surface. I don't like those flakes laying on the surface. So this next layer is going to be another candy red called Diablo Candy. It's basically a conventional candy red. It does have a little bit of small red flake in it. So we're gonna get rid of that silver that's on the surface and just give it nothing but red, no silver left. So here we go. So here's the result of that. So we got 4 layers or stages of powder. We got Speedway Black, 2 layers of Supernova Red, and then a layer of Diablo candy on top. And now you can see, and I zoom in, there's no more silver flake on top of this. So I still got a few more steps to go to get what I want here, but I'm really starting to like the results. All right, 5th stage of powder, getting ready to go on this fender. You can see I turned it around. I'm getting ready to spray the inside of the fender. I'm gonna be using another prismatic powders color called Obsidian Black. My intention is not to coat the inside of the fender though. All I'm trying to do is essentially lay a stripe down the center of this fender, and I want a little bit of this black to wrap around the edges of the outside of the fender to give kind of a shadow effect. You can see how the red already did that on the inside of the fender. So I just want to try and duplicate that a little bit on the outside of the fender just to give it a little more of an aged look. All right, here we go. Maybe this will suck. Maybe it'll be awesome. I don't know. I might have just ruined the whole thing, but maybe it'll be cool. We'll see. All right, we're fresh out of the oven here. The black did exactly what I wanted it to. The only thing is, in general, when you apply powder, if you apply it too light, you end up with kind of a grainy appearance where the powder's too light. So since I just wanted overspray, it's obviously a little grainy looking where it's thin. So I'm gonna go over this whole thing with a layer of clear and get that surface to smooth out, and then hopefully I've got one more stage after that I'm gonna do. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, clear will be 6, and then the final stage will be 7 coats of powder going on this thing. All right, here we're out of the oven with clear. So you can see it's much darker than it used to be. The graininess is gone. It's all gloss clear. I still got one more stage of powder to go. Put a little bit of light on. You can see that deep sparkly red is still there. When the light hits it good, it just darkened it up. It's exactly what I wanted with the black and the clear. So one more stage of powder. This one's gonna take me a little while, and then we'll be wrapped up. All right, final layer getting ready to go on. I should mention that I've been using all of Scott Coates, Coatings by Coates, all of his nozzles. For most of this, I've been using what I think he calls his high performance nozzle, which just narrows the cloud a little bit, gives you a little bit better control. For this inside one, I'm gonna be using this one here. He calls it his micro precision nozzle. So this just allows me to have a little bit better control over what I'm doing.